principle of correspondence. This principle was formulated by the Hermetic science in the Emeraldini Hermes table as follows. It is true without lying. Certain and very true. What is below is like what is above. And what is above is like what is below. To do the miracles of one unique and eternal thing. Esotericists of all time have considered this principle as the master key to go understanding the mysteries of the life and the being. This principle establishes a harmony, a correspondence and analogy between all levels of life, and being and all its manifestations. And this truth is it, say the three initiates commenting the Kybalion. Because everything in the universe is derived from the same source, the one eternal thing. As the Emerald Table says. Or derived from the all. As it says the Kybalion. The terms, up, and down, really are just arbitrary terms to help our intelligence. Because essentially there is only one unit. Up, and down, are actually the opposite poles of one thing. For example, the North Pole and the South Pole are the two ends of one thing, our globe. And if one explorer advances indefinitely towards the north, there comes a time when he will be in the South Pole. And so we realize the arbitrariness of the north and south terms, or up and down terms. This principle is extremely important because through it we can understand many great lessons. For example, the triunity of the divinity, and the similarity of the human being with her. In an analogous manner as we are a triunity of body, soul and spirit. The divinity is a triunity of demiurge, word and paraclete. Let's look at another wonderful analogy to demonstrate the importance of this principle. Contemporary scientists, and the ordinary people have simply considered planets as inert masses. But Hermetic science by means of the principle of correspondence or analogy shows us that the Earth is a living being having similar functions to those we know as respiration, circulation, digestion. Let's see. Water is the blood of the planet, the ocean is the heart, and is analogous to the systole and diastole known by the name of high and low tide functions. The channels of large rivers are the veins through which circulates liquid so precious, and small streams correspond to blood capillaries. Earth breathes thanks to the atmosphere, becoming it the lung through which it inhales and exhales the sunlight. Humus is the terrestrial stomach that digests animal corpses or human cadavers. Seeds, fertilizers or even solar rays to form the reefs or veins of mines and precious stones. Earth has an osseous system and a nervous system. The mountain ranges are analogous to the spine and metal lodes are analogous to the ganglionic nervous system. In the same way that our physical body is the densest vehicle for the manifestation of our ego. Using the law of analogy, it follows that the Earth is the densest body of a great spirit. This is stated by Max Heindel in his book The Rosicrucian Cosmoconception. In addition also informs that the clairvoyants are conscious of the sensations of the Earth. She experiences great pleasure when the cereals are harvested, the fruits ripped from the trees or the flowers cuted. Thanks to the principle of correspondence we know that our skeleton is analogous to the mineral, our lymph analogous to the rivers, our blood analogous to the sea, our nervous system analogous to the vegetable, and our muscular system analogous to the animal. All sacred books and all mythologies are chests in which precious truths are hidden. And the law of analogy is a tool with which the light of such treasures can be unveiled. In the mythologies there are many allegories under which the name and performance of their gods, living forces of nature are represented. For example, Cronus or Saturn was a god who devoured his own children. Being this a very clever analogic representation that the Greeks did of time. Since what in time is born, in time dies. The time gave us our physical body and the time devours it. Jupiter was the father of gods and men, which is analogous to saying that the seed is the cause of the existence of men and gods, that is, the seed is the cause of the different modes of expression of the forces of nature, and of the beings who themselves have been Christified or deified by their own efforts. Mars is the god of war. This is the impetuous energy for action. In Hindu mythology in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna holds a battle against the Kauravas in the Kurukshetra field. That is individuality in this physical plane fighting against the imperfections of personality. So we see that the Hermetic principle of correspondence is a wonderful medium that helps us understand the mystery of life and being.